Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated tattoo tour. I have not yet done a proper tattoo tour on this channel yet, but I do say updated because I've gotten quite a lot since you guys have last seen. I think the last time I showed my tattoos on this channel was last summer, so almost a year ago, and it was when I got this piece right here, but it was more vlog style. It wasn't like a full tour of everything that I have, so I definitely got more since I completed this sleeve and also got some little ones here and there, so I wanted to kind of update you guys on that. So I currently have 13 tattoos, and that's counting this whole sleeve as one piece, even though I did get it section by section. I'm going to be showing you guys just top to bottom, not in order of how I actually got them. And between all 13 tattoos, I've had 2 artists, so I will leave them linked down below in the description as well if you guys are interested. So starting top to bottom, the first tattoo I actually have behind my ear. I definitely started off small because I was really nervous about putting something on my body that was going to be there forever. So at first, this tattoo was actually a tiny little cross, and that one didn't hurt at all. I think it was really cute. I loved it, but honestly, I feel like faith is something that is very important to me, and it was just too tiny, especially because it is kind of like a hidden tattoo area. I just wanted something a little bit bigger and more visible there, and it was just so small. It looked like a pen mark. So my artist was able to kind of put a stencil of faith over it and just kind of incorporate the cross into the word faith, and still made the faith like a cross, if you know what I'm saying. And the pain rating for when I got the word faith done was still the same, literally a 0. I wouldn't even put it at a 1, like it wasn't even a pinch. And then is my collarbone tattoo, which is Roman numerals of my birthday. I would rate the pain for that one an overall 3 out of 10. Even in like the worst spots, it was like maybe a 4, but like it only hurt really bad for like a couple seconds in like certain spots, but overall it definitely wasn't bad. Obviously with any tattoo you get, some areas are gonna hurt worse than others. Sometimes you can't feel anything, and sometimes you do feel a little bit of a sting. If we're going top to bottom, I'm pretty sure the next one is my back. It just says one day at a time. I really love that quote. Sometimes I really do need to learn to pace myself, and I really stress myself out sometimes with getting things done, and I'm sometimes too hard on myself, so that's just a reminder to kind of slow down, take it day by day. So the pain for my back tattoo overall, I would say maybe like a 5 out of 10. Since it is just writing and it's not that big of a sentence and it's not very thick font, it definitely didn't hurt that bad. Then going to my rib tattoos, I got this one done in 2 pieces, which is Romans 10:9. And then later on I added these flying doves. This Bible verse personally brings me a lot of peace with something that I currently struggle with and have struggled with for a while. And it also happens to be the same exact Bible verse that my church that I go to closes with every Sunday, so it was literally perfect. I had to get it. I did get them done at separate times, but the pain for both of them was pretty much the same. It was pretty high, not the worst, but I would say like maybe an 8 out of 10. Honestly, when I first got these done, I thought they were like the worst thing in the world, and I think in those vlogs I rated them like a 10 out of 10, but honestly, ever since getting this full piece and having like longer than a 10-minute session, if you are looking into getting longer sessions or bigger tattoos with shading and with highlighting, this definitely doesn't compare and isn't a 10 out of 10 compared to this. I'm gonna run through all the tattoos on my left arm first. I have a couple little ones. First up on the front of my bicep, I have a very minimal style cancer bow. I got this from my dad, who was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and is fully recovered now, by the way. I made a Father's Day video dedicated to him, and I got so much support and love from you guys, so I just want to thank you for that and give kind of a little bit of an update. He is doing amazing. I love this tattoo. It's just such a reminder of one of the biggest blessings in my life, and honestly every time I look at it, it just reminds me to tell the people around them that I love them. And for how tiny it is, it definitely was not painless. Like, it hurt. I would say it hurt pretty bad, probably at like a 5 or 6. And then here on my forearm I have my family tree. So 1972 is for my dad, 1973 is for my mom, and then they got married in 1996 and had my sister and me. Inky has come to visit. The pain level for this, it really wasn't bad because it was done in such tiny sections because there's so many dots, but if I had to give a rating for it, I'd say maybe like a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 at the worst. This is definitely a very Pinterest tattoo, and that is where I got the idea from. I do get some of my ideas off of Pinterest or just Safari, TikTok, places like that for people who are asking. I have gotten a couple comments on my TikToks about how lots of my tattoos are very Pinterest or basic. I honestly think basic is a compliment. I know lots of people think it means like boring or like plain. I think basic just means it's a common interest upon people. It means you like what other people like, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know, I feel like it's obviously common for a reason. Like lots of people like it for a reason. Then the side of my wrist here says love you in cursive, and this is actually in my grandma's handwriting. This was the first tattoo I got when I went into the tattoo shop, and the pain wasn't bad at all. It hurt a little bit up here towards the top, like by my wrist. For the main whole thing, it wasn't bad at all. I would say maybe like a 3 out of 10. As we got towards like the U over here, I would say maybe like 4 or 5. On my left hand, right below my thumb, kind of on like my side palm, I don't really know what you would call this area, but I have a heart, and this is actually one that my sister drew. I really love this one. I think because it's so visible, like whenever I like take a photo of me holding something, you can see it. I really love this one. Pain for this one, just because it is such like a thin skinned area, I would say was probably like a 5 out of 10. When I look at like all these small tattoos, I think, oh, they're a 0 out of 10 because like they're done and over with now, and they're so small that like if they only take like 15-20 seconds, if that. On the sides of my middle fingers, I have 2 paw prints. The top one I got in one of the first sessions, and it was for my first childhood cat, Snickers, who you guys might know recently passed away. Oh my god, I say recently, it's been like a year. And then the bottom one is for my newest kitten, who was the first cat that I've ever like technically owned, so hers is down on the bottom. These two both hurt equally as bad. 10 out of 10. Yes, 10 out of 10. And it was a consecutive pain. Like there was no easy spots in this because it is such like a concentrated area of ink. It all hurt like a 10 out of 10. And the healing wasn't the best. Not only do finger tattoos not last great, but they're super hard to heal because you're constantly washing your hands, you're constantly bending your fingers, and especially with my profession, I'm constantly wearing gloves. Not that I regret them. I am totally going back to get 2 more for Cupcake and Inky because I literally have to. I love them so much. And I think that is all for my left arm. So moving over to the right, which has my whole half sleeve on it. Starting with the one on the back, because I did get this one first. It says no rain, no flowers. Again, super Pinterest. When I got this, didn't know that I was gonna get a full half sleeve or even flowers at all, so the fact that it kind of just like matches the saying and like flows all together really nicely is just perfect. This one definitely didn't hurt that bad. I would say it was just like a regular normal tattoo, kind of just average 4 out of 10 maybe. So first was the whole like front piece that I got done at once. I'll insert a picture so you can like kind of get an idea without all the other filler around it, but this piece was the first piece I got. This was a custom design done by the girl that I went to. She kind of designed it based off of an inspiration photo, which was this, so they do look very similar, but obviously if you are in the tattoo world, you know you can't like copy and paste any specific tattoo. Up top here, these 2 flowers are carnations for my mom, which was born in January. This one here in the middle is a rose for my sister, who was born in June. And then this one here is a water lily for my dad, which was July, the same as me. I actually didn't know this was exactly what it was gonna look like when I first went to get it done in shop. We were emailing back and forth. I sent her the inspo pictures and she said, okay, I'll bring something up for you and I'll have it like ready to go by the time you come and shop, and you can like revise it and everything. And I went in and I absolutely loved it. It was beautiful, but it was really nerve-wracking going in not knowing what it looked like, if I wanted to change it a lot or not. And then she also free drew this vine to go up because I did want a hand piece. I honestly told myself when I first got the top piece done I wasn't gonna go back and get any more because I couldn't handle it. Now that the paint is over with, obviously you can see I got more, and I don't regret it at all. Like I want more, like I want to go up. I like honestly towards the last 5 minutes felt like I was gonna pass out. I ate enough, I drank enough, it just, I was honestly zoning out and like kind of blocking out the pain in my brain. She was so amazing, she's so sweet, she's so cooperative. Like I know if I did need a break, I would feel comfortable taking one. I really wanted to push myself to allow her to like comfortably do it without me being like, oh, hold on, or oh wait, I need a break. She did the outlining first, then we took I think like a 5-minute break, and then she continued with the shading and everything. Literally worth every single second of pain. I love it so much. Definitely my #1 favorite tattoo. So much so that I went back and I did decide to make it a full half sleeve, so I ended up filling it in with 2 more separate pieces and then also like filler in between. It says, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. This is a really good reminder for literally any situation that anyone could ever go through. It takes care of the current, it takes care of the past, and it takes care of the future. And then right here on the side, I had a little bit of blank space between the words and the full piece here, and I just have a larkspur. And this is also another birth flower for July, which is for me. I honestly didn't know what I was going to put here, and this just fit perfect, and it also goes with the whole birth flower theme. And then she also just added some filler butterflies. There's one here up top, and then there's also another one right here. Pain level for this one, I would say wasn't bad. I would say maybe a 6 out of 10. And then the larkspur here on the side, this one it definitely hurt a lot more than the words. I would say maybe like a 7, 8 out of 10. And the top here, oh my god. This butterfly right here, which I think I got done with this larkspur, hurt so bad. 10 out of 10 right here by the elbow. I have 2 more super small tattoos that are both on my ankles. I don't have any on my legs. I'll put in some pictures. The one on the right is a simple blessed in a really skinny cursive font. Love this one. Super elegant, super simple, and minimal. Pain for that one was 8.5, 9 out of 10. Definitely hurt a lot. I think I got that one done a week or 2 before I got this one done. And the one I have on my left leg is on the side of my ankle, and it is the Bethlehem star. They're both religious tattoos. If you don't know the meaning to the Bethlehem star, it is basically the star that 3 wise men followed. And that one definitely wasn't bad, especially because it's a smaller tattoo. I think it was like 4 out of 10 maybe. So that is currently up to date, every single tattoo I have. I'm looking forward to potential update in the future. I will have both the artists' names and information linked down below, so you guys can go check them both out. They're both amazing and super talented. I also have a couple questions and answers down below, so if I didn't cover anything in this video, you can go check out down there, or just comment on this video and I'll try and reply back. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and bye guys.